Okay. Well, frames are there. So, yay. Let's raise the volume a bit. There we go, okay. Were we on this? Oh, right, I wanted to... Shoot. Before I continue that, I did bring batteries up for this game. I was gonna play a different game, by the way, so that's why I'm a little bit off. Let's see here. I wanted to see if I can connect my Wiimote. Because I've done it before. Let's get the batteries for this. Now, the last time I did this, it was trying to play Skyward Sword on my emulator. Because my Wii was broken. Still is. But I had to use like fire for a sensor to get the sensor bar to work. It's really weird and it barely worked. Alright, this one doesn't turn on. Alright. This Wiimote might be dead. Let's try a different one. You know, if none of this works, you know, and stuff, let me fucking just throw in, like, The Sims. Is that even installed? I have to recheck. Are The Sims or, I don't know, I'll do something, like, I just don't give a shit about. I don't care about like, even if it's cheating, has like cheating elements I usually like to play with. Just trying not to do too much on stream, because I know people like to watch me suffer. Is this going to go in? First, let's see if this can turn on. Yeah, it does. Okay. Something's not right here on this. Did something break my... Oh, it was locked. That explains it. Okay. Alright, now I gotta remember how to connect the Wiimote to this. Controllers... See, I forget how to get this to connect. Alright, give me a second. Do. I should have Wi-Fi on my thing. Right. Bluetooth symbol. My taskbar, which, you know, freaking disappeared. The taskbar settings. Let's see if I can get it to show up. That's not working. How do I see the things on... Oh, there's Bluetooth. Okay. Bluetooth devices. Add device. Press the 1 and 2. Wait. In the Windows taskbar, select a Bluetooth and click on add device. Press the 1 and 2 buttons. It is on, so is it gonna connect? There it is. Found it. Wait, why does it need a pin? What? Damn it, come on. Shoot. Yeah, you have you have me, Rainbow. Now if only you can get this Wiimote to connect. Okay, give me a second, I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Let's see if we can get this working. Come on. Piece of shit service. Oh, okay. Found maybe a workaround. Let's see. Right click on the Bluetooth icon in the tray and find this option. What do we want? Add to personal area. Join personal area network. Alright, so maybe it's the Wii Motion Plus. That didn't work. If we remove the Wii Motion Plus, maybe it'll work now. Oh, it says leave blank. Okay. Well, let's put that back together then. Alright. What did I do? Doop-a-doop, doop, doop, doop-a-doop. Alright, did it work? Yeah, it's connected. Alright. Is it going to connect though? As I got linked to my PC. Come on, I don't want to have to use the controller because it was buggy. Dude. now it's in some kind of like stuck mode. Shit.
First,
Oh, let me turn that off. Or mute it. You going to connect? Come on. Bluetooth thingy. Well, that's not working. Yay for things that used to work when I had a Windows 7 and now they don't work when I have a flippin' Windows 10. Alright. Can I fix... I still have to deal with the freaking issue of it being weird. Alright, it was raining. I was hoping to play something kind of fun. I mean, I like this. It's like relaxing, but this is like boring fun. Like something you just do to whittle around the time. Yeah, everything's all rained up. Let's see. I ran out of time to talk to the mayor last time, right? So what do I even have? Coax watering can. Okay. I mean, I'd be glad to switch to something else if I can get it to run. I don't know why Overlord 2 was just being a piece of shit. Once my internet decided to freak out exactly at that moment. Can't play anything on my Switch because the freaking controllers are all messed up, which I need to go look up what to do to send those in, get them repaired. Hmm. Eight, okay. Just wait around a bit in the rain. Okay. I mean, I guess I wouldn't be too opposed to just starting Jack 2. But I don't know. I've been thinking about how I want to collate the information for Twilight Princess, so I don't want to do anything about that. Oh yeah. I do indeed. I've gone along with it. I have no idea where I'm at on the program, so I'm probably just gonna work on the information and just do a big push for looking through the programs, and probably hit up a bunch of forums as well at the same time, because I've been having trouble doing it just on my own. What year am I in? First. It just basically started. I need to go talk to the mayor, who shut his door right when I finished talking to everyone. Yes. Right, we named ourselves Moon Lord. Have I met Chase yet? But Chase wasn't at the grounds. Okay. Hopefully he's there even though it's raining. That was Circus letting me know that the pin I was trying to get might be 4 zeros, so maybe I can quickly go fix. Is it far left? I mean, I went to the graveyard and everything. Oh, it's that left. So I literally walked around him. Damn it. Chase. Shit, what's his who's he's the rival for? It's not Maya, right? Is it Maya? God, I don't have to remember all the bachelor and bachelorettes. I know that, I think, what is it? Toby and Renee. He marries Maya? Okay. Like, it's been a good 2, maybe 3 years since I played this game, so it's, I remember enough, but the Bachelor and Bachelorette combos, I know there was a weird one. I think it was like Owen and the archaeologist book girl. I forget what her name is. I think she has green hair. I think that was Owen and her. Okay. Did we talk to the mayor? Yeah, bad frames. Next time that if that happens again, I'm probably gonna go quickly see if I can reconnect my Wii controller, because I would like to use that instead, just so I can fix that problem with the locking on up shenanigan. Or at the very least connect it to my second control. Oh wait, no, I would need the infrared. I guess I might be able to fiddle with this controller. That way I can, you know, rub people with the second controller. As you do in this game. Yep, thank you for the box. We'll go hand this to Bo. Yep, bye, Mayor. That's weird. Twitch is suddenly saying I have 0 viewers. That's... whatever. Shit's going weird today. I need to just stop caring about it. Oh, there we go. Viewers back. Okay. So we need to hand this off to Bo. And he's gonna want food, I recall. It's like a tomato and something. I think I can buy them, though. I think one of them was a tomato. It was like tomato and milk, maybe? Weird combo. See, do I have? Yeah, I do. Wasn't sure if this was like talk or actually hand him the item. It's actually handing him the item. Here you go, Bo. I rhymed. Yep, you haven't had lunch. Oh, milk and strawberry. Okay, that's a bit better. It's not milk and tomato. I think tomato's a summer crop, so I don't think it would have been able to get it anyways. I think I can buy these from the farm. At the very least, I think I get a free cow. So I'll get milk anyways. I do have a barn, right? Yeah, it's there's barn. Okay. Yeah, let's just head over to the ranch and the other farm. Get some seeds. Can't buy a strawberry. Wish we get some seeds anyways. Be a good time to start planning. Well, my frames are going back and forth. I may just go a couple rounds of this or some nights of this or something and switch to something else more entertaining. Not sure what I would play though. Marimba farm, Maramba, something. Yeah, it is pretty. Bum bum bum. Looks like there's a fight going on. Alright, Anissa. Or Anissa, whatever. I think she is the one who normally marries the doctor. I think it's Jin. I think that's Anissa. Or is that the... Oh, yeah, okay, that's Taylor. I think he just gives you random seeds occasionally. I think he wants to go, like, run off and find, like, yeah, seeds that might work in the ground. Just like her sister, or his sister, da-da-da-da-da. And he wants to go do the same thing. And he hands us some seeds. Cabbage seeds. Marimba Farm. Alright. Using the strawberry. There we go. Alright. Should be enough. Some strawberry and some cabbage. The strawberries regrow, so when you plant them, after their initial growth cycle, they'll go through a shorter regrowth to get new strawberries. So the earlier you plant them in the season, the more you get out of it. No, I guess I might, thinking about it, might go for the witch as a romance character, romance to marry, whatever. Romance is not a, is, words to use with what's in this game. Just so I can show off all the different ones, though. I don't know. I do like Renee. Inside? Pretty rough. Yeah, well, everything's kind of gone to shit in this town, apparently. Yep, and there's our sickle. So we can harvest that grass I got, because we need it to feed the cow we're gonna get. Alright, so first off... that we don't have enough for the milker. Okay. I think we just need to enter the barn to get a cow. And I forget if we meet Renee here. Oh, right, they're calves, so they have to grow up first. Ow, bumped my knee. Ah. How would I like a calf? I would love a calf. And if we become friends, I can even ride the cow when it grows up. Well, we could go for your standard black and white cow, but how now, brown cow? Ooh, how now? The cow's name is now How Now. Yep, there's the brush. Oh, I'm full up. Crap. Let's drop that. Alright, let's go get this stuff over to... Bo and go dump some things in the shipping chest, just so I don't accidentally pick up too much of too many different objects, and also give Bo his well, lunch. He needs that food. You know, the game previous to this had the clock timer went like twice as fast. It was kind of hard to get stuff done in a day. It was a neat game though. It'd be pretty cool if I had a capture card for my 3DS. It's kind of a little busted though. I don't know. I could stream like... I mean, I guess I could always try to figure out an emulator, but I don't think the 3DS has good enough emulation to do it. I'll have to take a look at that stuff though. Because I try not to emulate games I don't own. Because, you know, technically you're not supposed to. What am I doing? Let me just... Alright. Because, you know, that's stealing. I mean, I own... Like, with this, I own the Wii, I own this game. I own all the Wii games I've played. The GameCube games I've emulated. Ocarina of Time and whatnot, so... Whoosh. I got a few 3DS games too. A lot of them are Pokemon though. Or like I have let's see, I have Pokemon Y, I have Sun and Moon, I have Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. God, so easy. I need to like find a way to limit myself so I can actually have fun playing that game. Yeah, you still need milk. I have it with me. Give me a second. I have 2 or 3 harvests. Actually, you know, let me just stand up and like set my controller down and walk over. Let me turn on the light because I have my things over here. Okay. What do we got here? Return of Samus, A Link Between Worlds, Majora's Mask 3D, Ocarina of Time 3D. There's Pokemon Sun, Story of Seasons, which is Harvest Moon, Story of Seasons Trio of Towns. Also a Harvest Moon game. Animal Crossing New Leaf, Pokemon Y, Pokemon Moon, Ruby, Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire. Fantasy Life, Persona Q, that was fun. Tales of the Abyss, alright, I never finished that. Paper Mario Sticker Star, which is full in my sister's, but it's in my room. But yeah, I have a bunch of those. So yeah, that'd be fun to mess with. It's a lot of Harvest Moon, mainly, or slow games, but yeah. Oh no. Alright, I think I have to come back the next day. So let's go plant our crops. don't know. It might be a long while till I do that. Plus, I need to, I don't know, get my shit together a bit more than I have been doing. Especially since my second class is going to be kicking into gear, so that means less time to do things, which is going to suck. But, you know, there's skills I'm going to need and want. Help me make, you know, classes learn how to make video games. I do have an idea for a game I can make on my own. It should be pretty profitable. Hey, Lays. How are you doing? Oh, that was the wrong button. What do I have? Nope, that wasn't it either. That's the button. Okay. What did yeah, I was just saying, I do have a, game idea. That I should be able to make some money with. It'll also be fun to play. You know, that's important. Strawberry seeds down first. There we go. You don't have any idea how you're doing? Well, I'm doing fairly good. Much better than the last couple of days, I can tell you that. Though, it's been a bit frustrating with things not working how I want them to. Yeah, I'll try to connect my Wiimote. That one decided to be a piece of crap. Might try again, because I did find, might have a fix for it. Because I'd like to be able to move up, you know, while locked on. It's kind of annoying not being able to do that. It's like the only problem I'm having with mapping a Wiimote controls to this controller. Yeah, Twitch Spectrum, something's going on. Frames aren't being so nice. Alright, that's 6. Oh, but I didn't mean to hit that one, but okay. Just finished off then. And yeah, these aren't ready. Alright, I think that's all of them. Yeah. Let's go take a look at our cow. Oh, shoot. I think it's too late to get hay. I don't think I have any fodder for my cow, do I? Shit. Well, I think my cow is gonna go hungry for a day then. Shit. That's a hell of a way to start this relationship. Sorry, how now? Yep. Dang it. This coughs. I don't like blueberries either, to be honest. Unless they're in, like, blueberry cobbler. Something about cobbler. Alright. Hopefully it's back for everyone. It's back for you, that's good. Currently trying to... get the Wiimote to connect. It's not working. Come on. Man, it just won't connect. I don't know why. Alright, well, back to the controller then. Oh, the bridge is fixed. Oh, that sounded fantastic. And by fantastic, I mean no. Come on, wires, don't do this. Alright. Okay, tulips already. So the potatoes. Ooh. 2 perfect potatoes, that's nice. Especially right off at the beginning. Watering can. Now to water every square. Work on getting that upgraded watering can as soon as possible. one down. I'm getting row 3. Dang it. Come on. Not a lot to say about that here. So, yeah. This game's very chill. Yeah, look at my energy bar. It's just gone from watering. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. All right, first let's we need to go head down and buy some fodder for the cow until the grass grows so we can use that instead. Flute fields. I also need to get like a pitchfork. I don't think we got one. Yeah, no, I think we only get the brush. So we need the pitchfork to clean up the barn. Are you closed on Wednesdays? Shit. Why do you have to be closed on Wednesdays? My cow's gonna go out without food for 2 days. My cow's gonna get sick. Where is Renee? Oh, there she is. I know, right? But sadly, we can't. Gosh, she's adorable. Okay. Here we go, we met Renee. Well, let's eat these. Get a little bit of energy. Alright. Let's head across the rope bridge then. So we gotta go see the Harvest Goddess. I think at that point I'll just call it. It's not this game, it's made me tired. With everything going on, I don't know. The stream constantly, like it's so bad it's disconnecting OBS. So, yeah. So what time is it right now? 9:26. Yeah. Should stop anyways. Spend some time with my girl. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. That's actually could probably go make myself some food. I'm pretty hungry. And I hope my internet troubles doesn't make problems we already face. I'm trying to watch shows together a little bit worse. I don't know. I seem to be able to watch things fine. So hopefully streaming is pretty decent. It's only just it's peer to peer. Let's get those mushrooms. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong. I mean, it makes sense on Epi's side, but I don't know why it's affecting me. Oh, right, I have to go get a freaking whistle. To go see the Harvest Goddess, and that's gonna require getting some materials, I think I remember correctly. Yep, Garmin Mines. And I really hope that Discord and Chrome get their shit together so we can all just watch that perfectly fine. And some other shows I want to watch with you, even if it's a quick side thing, like Clan or well, Clan would be good to watch with you, but I'd have to stream that myself. But like Angel Beats is on Twitch. That's good. Get some pretty funny moments, and I always cry at the end. It's pretty short too. Monkey won't let me see the Harvest Goddess. Hey, thanks for the follow, Shiny Umbreon. Yeah, you did. Lucky for you, I still have to go get a frickin' whistle. Because I wanted to stop shortly after I reach the Harvest Goddess, but that's gonna take a little bit longer. Because I have to get a whistle. Whisher, whisher, whisher. Unless Rainbow wants to share me a bit longer, in which case I can, I don't know, go a bit longer. Don't know how long it's gonna take me to get this whistle, though. It depends on the RNG on the rocks, I guess. You barely get any work these days. What's wrong? Oh, the trees are going slow. God dang it, Katie. Oh, right, I think that's letting me know to go find his son in Fugue Forest, which will unlock Fugue Forest for us. He's like, we gotta go see the harvest gods first. Alright, well, first off, I think we can talk to him again to get the whistle. Well, talk about the whistle. Oh wait, I'm thinking of the bell that I need the ores for. I think I just get handed the whistle. Oh, right, he was gonna... Okay, so he is missing the whistle like I thought. To the general store, alright. And here's a book on how to use the whistle. Because we need a book to learn how to use a frickin' whistle. I think it's more so about training pets. But it's like, here, have a manual to learn how to use a whistle. Yeah, I can kind of whistle. My lips gotta be pretty wet though. I don't know how well that comes through. It's about as much as I can do. That kind of whistle. Enough to call my dogs. Hello, Barbara. Can't whistle at all? It's kind of hard to teach people how to whistle, it seems. You kind of just like eventually just gotta try to go with it. I haven't been able to do it with my the finger method. I've had to do it with the just the normal whistle kind of thing. It works. I know it works better with your lips wet, and then you just kind of. You know, I don't know why. It's just when I try to like think about how to do it, I fuck it up a lot. Yeah, basically you're trying to make a thin hole with your lips and tongue and part of your teeth somewhat, so that when you blow air out, it makes that high-pitched sound because it's being compressed quickly. So, yeah. You know, I didn't pay attention. What the hell did I just get? It probably is, but I just feel like trying to teach them the whistle is just really hard because it's like what you're doing is you're doing something with the inside of your mouth, and it's kind of hard to show that. Find my daughter Phoebe, deep in the mines. Oh wait, I think Phoebe is the archaeologist kind of like girl. What did I get? I think I might have just gotten a manual. What do you sell, by the way? Matches, that's for outside the rattle. I will not need that forever. Don't need any of that. You know anything about a whistle? Go ask Julius at the accessories store. Oh, right, Julius. And no, not Julius Stabler. This one's a bit more flamboyant. No, I'm a rancher, not a jeweler. Anyway, Julius, can you tell me about any animal whistles? Yep, now I gotta go talk to Chloe, who's next door in the blacksmith. Yay! Almost fetched, like, chains. Except for I don't have to go get an item and then, like, trade it all the way backwards. It's just talk to person, move forward, talk to person, move forward. That is true. Hi, old Usopp. I haven't seen you before. Ramsey. Yep, fire's not burning hot enough. Alright, hey, I'm guessing there's no Chloe in here, right? Yeah, okay, so let's see. Do you know if Chloe has a whistle? What's so funny, Umbreon? What kind of whistle you talking about? An animal whistle. It's orange, and Simon brought it over. Went to show it off to Owen, and Owen is in the mines. Okay. Oh, okay. I don't think I've actually heard Flo Rida's whistle. I've heard a couple of the others of their songs, but how you doing, Bo? I'll have to go give that song a listen to when I'm done here. Oh, there's Owen. Hey, Icelink! I haven't seen you in a while. I mean, if you want to talk about suggestive songs, we can talk about Oingo Boingo. I mean, did someone say just suggestive and not outright saying what they think? Oingo Boingo is anything but suggestive. God. I'm surprised that one of their songs hasn't been banned from America. Ah, that makes sense. How did it go, though? It's not done yet? Well. Yay. Development hell. Well, at least you're getting, it sounds like you're getting a break. Alright, I got a hammer, right? Yeah, okay. Let's go eat our mushrooms. Oingo Boingo's a band. Their songs include a certain song called I Like Little Girls. It is really catchy, but the lyrics are horrible. Oh, it's your son's birthday? Well, wish him happy birthday for me. Let's see, how do I put this way again? It's this button, there we go. Want to conserve my energy going down. You've never heard of this song. Okay, let me get you a link for this. This is... it's effectively the pedophile theme song. After Pedo Bear got like thought up into existence, that basically became the its theme song. Boingo, boingo. Make sure I put that first, otherwise I might get put on some kind of federal watch list. Alright, this should be it. I don't want to like play this, go through the ad, play it, just to make sure. But I think that's it. You know, it has the right title and it's by the right people, so. Oh boy, how do the British pronounce pedophile now, Katie? Please tell me. Yes, good, it was a pitfall and not a geyser. Plantada roots, that's good. Pedophile. It's... Oh man, now I gotta look this up. Because that makes a bit of sense, because you have like pediatrics, which is like childcare. But yeah, we all pronounce it pedophile over here. American pronunciation. Oh god, it's one of those weird words that has two different pronunciations. Yeah, it's catchy, but the lyrics are horrible. Yep.
Pedophile. Pedophile.
Wait, this is saying pedophile. That's not how we pronounce it. We say pedophile.
Pedophile.
And it's she's saying it pedophile, but it's saying pedophile. Okay, what's the British?
Pedophile. Pedophile. Pedophile.
Yeah. Okay. So, but we're pronouncing it right, though, I would like to point out, because apparently there's two different pronunciations. Though I would also like to point out that according to the rules of English, it would be pronounced pedophile because... Wait, PH file. No, wait. No, it's pedo. Pedo. Where are we getting the from? Would be pedophile. No. No, it's pedophile. Yeah, it's pedophile. Because there's no E after the D. So the E doesn't make an E sound, it's an S sound. So it's pedophile. The reason the I is an I sound is because there's an E after the L. So an E after a consonant after a vowel makes the first vowel a hard sound. English rules of so it is pedophile. Wrecked. Ah, there we go. Hey, Owen. No, but pronounce it however you want. It's a bad word. Pedophiles don't deserve to have their name pronounced in any particular way. Meh. Yes. Give me the whistle, please. No, you're wrong, Rainbow. And we got the animal whistle, right, and we can't... You're gonna destroy this rock? I think I have to wait until after I talk to the Harvest Scout, so it's like the next day. Hey Rainbow, when's your sub anniversary, by the way? Because you should be close to the 6th month, right? So you can get that nice bright crumple box. Upgrade from dirty box to crumple box. What am I doing? I don't need to go this way. I need to go to the animals. Animals. And whistle them into friends. Or at the very least, tell them that I'm not an enemy. Through whistling. I forget if I need to have this out, so I'll just hold it. That may be so. But eventually you're gonna want to become a rainbow box, yeah? They were only protecting the Harvest Goddess because she's been weakened. Alright, the animals will now let us through. And of course, kicks us all the way back here. Nothing happened. Let's follow the fairy with the big head. That looks like a dead tree. I brought the Moon Lord. 5 days? Ooh. That's good. Well, I mean, pigs with boar stripes are just boar. Like, a pig and a boar is actually the same animal. When a pig is domesticated, like, it loses its fur. Like, but if you let wild pig, like, take domesticated pigs and let them just hang out in the wild for a bit, eventually their fur will grow back. And they'll look more like, wild pigs. And obviously there's certain boars that have stripes on them. But, I forget what they're called. I don't... Yeah, they are pretty cute. Hey, thanks for the gift sub, Rainbow. And welcome back to the box army, Icelink. Now you got yourself a box. We need to find the magic bells. The purple one is ass, by the way. I hate it so much. It's the one I never ever got. It takes forever because you have to get like max friendship with like 10 or 20 people. Leave it to me, Harvest Goddess. Here, have a power berry. Oh, that's right. Now you get to use the box and the blushy box emote, which can also take a stand-in for drunk box. Ooh, cause yeah, I get a bit I think it's a good stand-in for being drunk, I think. Alright, did the power berry get eaten right away? I think it did, okay. Good. Let's get out of here then. That's what you're talking about? Alright, what's this picture? Oh, yeah. I always wish the piglets and their stripes, it didn't, like, disappear when they became an adult pig. Because, yeah, they'd look pretty cool. It's 7:50, so I don't have enough time to go down into the mines. Let's go ahead and walk on home. But yeah, our prime thing we want to do as soon as possible is get that red bell. Because that will allow us to upgrade our tools, which will allow us to lose less energy and time on farming. Oh, I've never heard there was a reason for it. What would that be? I've always thought that the stripes things on like those baby pigs and the deer were really cool. Oh, does it? I can understand that, like, the texture to make it look kind of like wood. I never quite got the underbelly part. Alright, my cow's gonna go hungry again. I need to go pet it so it's not, like, destroying the relationship. Yeah, you've given a lot of, subs, Rainbow. Especially when you wanted to get me up to that certain number so you can get that, extra emote unlocked. You're like, everyone gets a gift sub. You get a gift sub, and you get a gift sub. So yeah, that was the, shoot, which one did I make for the fourth one? I think I shifted... Yeah, that locked a second one for tier 1, so that was the blushy box. Oh. Yeah, that makes sense. Hey, do things when you have the motivation. It helps a lot. Plus, it's always good to be living in a clean environment. Oh, we got mail. You got mail. Good old AOL. I kind of missed that, by the way. AOL doesn't do "you got mail" anymore when I open it up on my PC. It's just like kind of silent. You need 100 lumber and 100 lumber and stone for Okay. It's fine and dandy. First up we gotta go water our plants though. Otherwise they will die. Then we're gonna go run down and get some fodder. Otherwise our cow is gonna get sick. We can't have that. Oh. You're not ready. Okay. Two of the strawberries grew out of sync. Ooh, that's cool. I do like side things you can do in farming, so long as they're not like overtly tedious. Like this one kind of makes sense here, because this is a farming game. Though to be honest, I think in any game if they had something like this, I wouldn't care too much. So long as it didn't detract. That, or you could like, after a while, enough money or some kind of other thing, you can hire a worker to do it for you, like watering. Like in this game, when you get married, I think most of the people you can marry will you can ask them to like water your crops every morning, so you don't have to, or weed. is nice because watering sucks. Yeah, that would be nice. Get some fresh crops, especially if you have I don't know if you have it in your thing, but like if the quality of the goods improves the quality of what you cook. Because then you can like grow your food and if you get good at it, you can get a consistent higher quality goods. Did I? No, I still have that. Okay. Right. First off, let's go get the fodder. Let's get these. We need these to make tea too later, and I'll just sell them for money. Oh, that's good. I forget if this game has a cooking skill. It has pretty much a skill for every action, and if you more you do it, the better you get at it. And on top of that, you can also increase your tools of like upgrade them. Though I'm kind of like disappointed in a couple aspects in the recent games, on the mobile ones, because they kind of took out mining. Like it's still there, but you basically go to like specific spots and just hit A on a mine face out and about. You don't go around actually smashing rocks with hammers down in a deep mine, and I thought it was fun. Like you can do that in Tree Tranquility, which is the game before this, and this is the better version, Animal Parade. Oh, okay. So you got yourself a veritable Harvest Moon game going on. That's pretty good. I mean, I'd certainly mess around with that. All right, 8 to 22. Okay, they're just out and about then. Don't worry, I'm sure you can do it better than, oh crap, what was I forget the name of the company that owns the rights to the name of Harvest Moon, but doesn't own, like, the game. So, like, when, the people who created these games, the Harvest Moon games, the Japanese company, wanted to, I think they either got bought or they bought a licensing company over in, or something in Japan. I think they got bought, and the company that bought wanted to use their own license, their own not licensing translator or whatever. I forget what the actual term is, but yeah. But the one that they had been contracted with owned the right to the name of Harvest Moon, so they went back and named, to the original name for the games, which is what they're called in Japan, which is Story of Seasons. So if you ever go out and about and you see a new Harvest Moon game, not actually Harvest Moon, you're looking for Story of Seasons. Because the recent Harvest Moon games have been kind of bad. It's like, I don't know, you'd think the publisher would, I don't know the games they've been publishing for United years and could actually just make at least a decent copy of it. But yeah, their first Harvest Moon game was crap. Got it, played it for about a couple of hours, and then immediately returned it because it was so bad. Like you could just like these games take a bit to go, but this one was like bad off the bat. It was just oh. They went with this like blocky thing. It felt like a really shitty Minecraft clone. Yeah, not Oracle of Seasons, Story of Seasons. Yeah, I think you told me about that, Ice Link. I just want to buy from you. I think there was only one game I've ever played that I've actually used, like a food system, like, regularly that, like, boosts skills, and I think that was Tales of Berseria. I haven't played Seasons myself in a while. I usually play Ages if I'm going to play one of the Oracle games. I haven't done a full sit-through both games, though, in a long time. Maybe that's something I could do. Anyway, whoop. Should just go ahead and get ourselves 10 of these. That should be enough for the grass to grow. You know, let's just buy all these while I have the money. Don't need the milker until the cow's an adult. Alright, you... How much energy do you give me? Well, that was like nothing. I forget what the pentata root does. Green herbs. Yeah, these don't do much. The mushrooms definitely do more. I'll eat them anyway. I'm gonna need the energy. About to save money. Why am I eating them if I need money? I do mean money, but... Alright, here's the little piglet. I believe if I pet these things enough times, they'll become my friend and I can, like, basically make them my pet. I think I can go in here real quick and talk to, Luke, the carpenter's son. I don't believe I have to go in too far. Oh, that's not Luke. That's, what's his name? Kane, there we go. Yeah, Renee's father. I need the key from Dale. Okay, then. Yeah, you know, I'll probably... Yeah, I should probably romance the witch just so I can get all the potential kids. I mean, like, there's only... In this game, with how, marriage works, is you have, you know, bachelors and bachelorettes, and whichever gender you choose to pick, your equal gender is then called your rivals. So if you befriend your rivals, they will and go through, I think, 3 or 4 of their scenes. They will marry their equivalent bachelorette, and that obviously makes it so you can't marry them. So there is 1 for 1. So if you want to marry one of the bachelorettes, do it first before you befriend their equivalent bachelor. However, there are 2 bachelor and bachelorettes in this game that don't have an equivalent. But the one for each, one for the male, one for the female is like atrocious to even unlock. And then you have to, you know, make them like you. And that would be the Harvest Goddess, and even worse, the Harvest King. So, yeah. Because I think to do that, to get the Harvest Goddess, you need all the bells, and the bells take forever. Well, the purple bell takes forever to get. I would say this is a slow game. It takes place over years, because even then you have to go through, like, your kid growing up to a certain age. What am I doing? I need to go up to Gormon Mines. Shit. Yay, talking. And getting distracted. I do this to myself all the time. But yeah, and the two that are not hard to romance and easy to unlock would be the Witch and the Wizard. So, I might just go with the Witch. Maybe. I have a bit to think about it, though. Because I think the only two... There's like 2 or 3 girls in this game outside of the Witch that I guess I really care about. That'd be like Renee, I think the other one's Kathy. And then it's... I think Phoebe? I usually go for Renee. Because, you know, Renee is awesome. I think the Witch is effectively a tsundere. And that might be fun. Is Tales of Berseria worth getting? It's good. I didn't beat it because, oh my god. Fuck. I have trouble with, like, feels and brainwashing in games. And it's really hard to push through that. I might be able to do it on by streaming it. But, like, that game has some feels. Like, I fucking cried several times playing the game. And it's one of the games where you play as effectively the bad guys. But the good guys are also not good guys. They're also bad guys. It's like no good guy in that game. You basically are one set of bad guys fighting another set of bad guys in that game. And it's pretty fun. Like, Tales games are pretty great. Like, Xillia and Xillia 2 were really good. Berseria and the game that takes place before it. They're not, like, direct sequels, but it's the same actual Tales universe, because they kind of all... They all are loosely, very loosely connected to each other, but there are a couple of games that, like, are actually in the same, like, landmass area. I'm trying to remember what it's called, though. But yeah, Xillia and Xillia 2 are good. Berseria is good. Symphonia, I heard, is good. I do want to play it, though. Graces is good. You probably want to get Graces F, which I think is the, the remastered, version. Like, it's a good game. Like, you feel, because it's like, yeah, it's terrible what, like, happens and shit. I'm just, like, not good with pushing through it. Like, after I have a feels moment. Like, this is like, oh fuck, heart-wrenching feels. And I just don't want to, like... It's hard to go through it then. There we go. Ah, shit. Drop down? Yes, good. Look, it's the red bell. That's not a red bell. It's a red bell frame. Yep, the bell's gone. Oh, we gotta go find where the red bell went. It's actually in a pretty funny spot. Well, it will be in a pretty funny spot. It must be somewhere. I wonder who took it. Or found it, rather. You close on Thursdays, okay. Shoot, I forget what triggers this. It might not work on Thursdays. That or I just need to talk to Owen or that old man. Recently added a camp screen to RPG. Ooh. Hooray for graphics. Is it also like the general GUI as well, or is it just the graphic so far? Hey, Candy Cane, there's a cheat for you to walk faster. I've never played with that cheat. Alright, oh shit, I forgot to get the bell, the little girl Chloe to pop out with the bell. It might require it not being Thursday. So have to come back a different day then. Yeah, I guess you could say that. It does take a bit to get it, but I don't know. I've gotten kind of used to it over the years. All right. Just a simple menu, okay. I mean, simples always works great. You won't get lost in them. Oh, before I sleep, let me go finally give my cow some food. Oh, I didn't know they had made a remake for one of the games on the Switch. I haven't actually, I need to go look up what their current stuff is going on for Story of Seasons, because that's what it is now, not Harvest Moon. Yeah, I've always wanted them to make something similar to Animal Parade and Story of Seasons, or Tree of Tranquility. Story of Seasons is the Japanese name for Harvest Moon. Because I much preferred this game over even the later ones. Though the later games did bring some pretty cool stuff. But they removed some things from the games that I really liked, which like the mining in this game. Oh god, I like it. I don't know why, but I just feel it's so much better than going to like some random spot. Like, oh hey, there's this rock wall. Hit A bunch of times and you get some random sort of materials. Alright, so cow is happy. Alright, now let's just go to sleep. As an old school camp screen, like mini classic dungeon crawler. Oh, okay. I know those. Oh yeah, rival marriages. I forgot they removed those. Like, it's something that I've, like, I was talking about those earlier. It's been a bit since I have been playing some of my Harvest Moon games, because I've been so focused on other things. Like rival marriages, kids growing up in the school, just such cool ideas that I wish they like went further with. Like, I hope that their next like Story of Seasons game is like something on the level of Harvest Moon, but more. Because this game is like lacking on the after content, really. Like, I mean, this game is slow in general, but it's fun. But I feel like once you can get through pretty much all the bells but the purple one really quickly, and then you're just, even then, you could probably get through the purple bell, and then all you're doing is waiting for your kids to grow up and doing your general stuff, which is, you know, fun. You kind of get, if you like playing Harvest Moon, you're gonna do it fine through that, but I don't know. Just felt like there's just need to have some more actual activities. Is that? Oh, that's perfect cabbage. Why do the other ones not grow up? It's weird. Nope, that was the wrong button. I'm playing this with a controller, by the way, since I can't get my freaking Wii to connect with the Bluetooth. Or the Wii Emote. Really? If they complain, it's they're only interested in someone else if you fucking talk to the rival first. Like, you get them friendship. That's why you don't make friends with people of your same gender until after you lock in your girl. Also, once you can like talk to like the other dude and they're like, oh, they're showing interest, time to swoop. Like, seriously, like once you see like, oh hey, this person that I'm befriending is trying to get with this other person I like, stop talking to them. It's a game mechanic. Well, yeah, but that was the games beforehand. They like refined it in this game, and I think it's worked the same in Story of Seasons too. Or, not Story of Seasons. I keep mixing up that Tree of Tranquility. It's the O, TOTSOS. But yeah, I don't know. That's kind of sad. The reason they dumped it is because the Japanese audiences are shitheads. I mean, to be honest, let's be honest. That's like, them complaining over that is really ridiculous. Oh, I'm out of water. Like, the newer games bring some pretty cool stuff to the table, but I think getting rid of the stuff they did was just, you know, not good. Actually, is this grass fully grown? Why are you auto doing that? Stop it. Okay. I forget how long the grass grows in this game. Because I think in the later ones they get darker when they're fully grown. That one might be fully grown. Alright, so you're done. Of course, my health is, like, or my energy has gone, like, shit all the way down. It's fine. If we need to, we can eat some mushrooms on the way up. Oh, right, I think... What was the reason I stopped playing the last Harvest Moon game I had? I think it was Trio of Towns. And I can't remember, it was one of two reasons. One, I just got distracted. Or two, I seem to remember something about, like, a Kitsune girl you could marry, and I forget if that was a DLC character, or if it was a character I had to unlock. Or... And then I get distracted. Because I like kitsunes. I don't know, there's just something about, like, I don't know, something about them. I find them really, really adorable. I do mean kitsunes, like, fox girls are okay, but I really do mean kitsunes, like, the whole, like, you know, general lore, and I mean, like, anime-style kitsune, not kitsune as in literal Japanese word for fox, and then their mythology. Which includes being, like, a fox girl, but, you know, I think hopefully people get my point. Alright, shit, I forget what the fuck is the trigger for, The farming in the later games has always been so weird to me. Like, this whole, like, place down a plot of land thing, always just like, okay, it's neat for the customization, but I'd much rather just have plots of land that and then I can just use them, then I have to, like, you know, use that instead. Though I think, was it Story of Seasons New Beginning had was I think a bit better at it. The whole, like, having to, like, basically outwin your opponents in their farming to get those pieces of land was a little annoying. Having to, like, keep doing it to keep the land. Yeah, like, there was never enough space for everything. Like, I like customization and all, but I'm of the component, like, I prefer it when the customization is limited to predefined positions and it's just color or style. So, your house is here, you can't move it, but you can upgrade it and you can change how it looks on the outside to your preference with these given options. Same with everything else. Oh no, it was fun, yeah. I just felt that it got to a certain point where it got a little too juggly and I couldn't do the other stuff I wanted to do. And I started, like, slagging behind because, you know, there's the uptick in difficulty as the seasons go on. So, it got harder. I don't think I ever lost one until I kind of, like, get distracted easily. So, even though I like Harvest Moon games, I don't think I've ever truly fully beat one. I think the closest I got was in this game, because, I don't know, this is my favorite Harvest Moon game. Could you? I thought you could lose the lease. Like, you can customize the interior in these games, which is fine because that's the interior. And the outside. Snaps to simple grid. Yeah, those are great. like the game, like games that have like this whole, oh, you can place it anywhere and swivel it and stuff are nice, but that makes it both more difficult to implement properly, and goddamn nav meshing and like getting like NPCs to follow behind you and use objects is just a pain in the ass. Because one, it's hard for the developers to get it to work properly, and two, it's hard to get it to work even when it is working properly, it still doesn't work quite right, because then you have like weird angles people place objects and whatnot. You know, like Fallout 4, though that one wasn't done properly, it was a jank mess. I'm trying to remember what game that let you place things wherever you kind of wanted to. Because Skyrim and Oblivion did it the way I prefer, which is, especially Skyrim's Heartfire? Yes, they are always jank best, but they used to make better games. And then, like, basically, this is Bethesda's history. Almost always, their older game, the game that came before the game they made, is better. They have slowly go on into descent of shittier and shittier games. There's a couple, I mean, there are some now, obviously some of that's subjective, there are some good parts to some of their newer games, like Morrowind, Skyrim, Oblivion. Each of them have some really good parts. Some of them have some really shitty parts. I think Oblivion is better than Skyrim, or Oblivion is better than Morrowind in pretty much every way. Yeah. Skyrim and Oblivion, though, I feel like I prefer the leveling system far more than Skyrim's do whatever you want kind of thing. But then you go back further, Daggerfall is just fucking amazing. And I would love to see someone tackle a game, like, I would love to see a game just like it, but in 3D. Like, true 3D and not, how old, but like, making Daggerfall today would take forever and cost so much money and so many resources. But holy shit, could they, like, milk that game forever? Like, they could release DLC for a game that big if they make it right and not use the fucking creation engine, make a better engine this time, because they would need to do, because otherwise that, oh god, they would never find any of the bugs if they used the creation engine. Whatever it's called, like, the one that, I think it's creation engine, right? Shit, I forget what Bethesda's engine's called. It's just like it's like, they've used that same engine since, what? I forget what game, it was before Morrowind, and after, yeah, leveling up jumping is great. I mean, it does, but at the same time, they're all procedurally generated kind of thing. But then they stay there. I mean, what are you expecting from a game that old? Like, I'm talking about, like, they make, like, a game pretty much like Daggerfall, but with more modern things. Like, obviously you'd upgrade stuff, maybe fiddle with some things. Like, obviously you'd make NPCs better, but you'd have all these citizens, so you can totally, and by the way, there's copy pasta citizens. The problem with the difference between Daggerfall and modern is Daggerfall, they could get away with that for two reasons. One, standards. standards of that back then. 2, also the game, like, come on, that was amazing back then. That was amazing technology. Just being able to see all those people. 2, I keep going reversing. They can talk. You can talk to them, ask them questions. But they don't, like, speak. They don't have voice lines. That's kind of a problem in modern Bethesda games when every character has a voice. So, like, imagine the money put in to just get all those characters with voices. There's a reason that, like, cities are so empty and so small in modern Bethesda games. Like, I think that Bethesda would definitely make their money back if they made... Yeah, that makes sense, Icelink. It's like a really good way of doing it. Once you have the system down, it makes the work that you would have had to do by doing it individually much easier. And there goes the bell. Ah, she's got a good kick, though. I'm surprised her foot isn't destroyed. I do think that Bethesda could definitely make their money back if they went like full ham on it. Though I think honestly the money that would go into a game like that would be into voice acting. And funny enough, a lot of people don't realize this, voice actors aren't actually paid as much as a lot of people think they do. Even though it costs so much, they're not paid what they probably deserve. So yeah, it's likely in the future that their wages are gonna go up because that always goes up. But yeah, that's the main problem with doing it. So unless Bethesda decides to if Bethesda decided to go like cut out voice lines for anything other than important characters, it'd probably be awkward. But I think people could get used to it because that's how some of the older games are like. Like, sure, it's really, really immersive to hear everyone have a voice, but I mean, how did The Witcher do it? Because The Witcher had tons of NPCs. They didn't have as many towns as what I'm implying. I mean, I'd be up to they take a step down, like, the size of Daggerfall, even if it's just, like, a fraction of it. Like, if they made, like, I don't know. I'm just saying is, like, if they could make that game, like, even if they had all the voices for all those characters, like, do you imagine how big, like, a game, like, a Daggerfall-sized game like Daggerfall would be, with maybe a little bit more modern takes on some certain things, but not too much, because I'm talking like I want them to go back to their goddamn roots. It would make tons of money. Like, it'd look amazing, play amazing. There'd be so many cool options, and it's so big that you could make DLC for years and wouldn't have to worry about running out of space because it'd be wide tracts of land. Like, oh, people might go, oh, it takes so long to get from place A to B. It's like, all right, that's when fast travel becomes like actually meaningful. Oh, no one would do it. It'd cost so much money. I honestly think the only people that could actually make a game like that and not like hurt, because like it's a huge gamble. I'm gonna be honest here, it'd be a huge gamble making a game like that. The only company that could do that is Disney, and Disney doesn't know how to make video games. Let's be honest. Like, think about all the video games Disney has made, and now think about how many of them were good. I can think of about maybe 3 out of like 20 or 30 games. Now 20, 30 is exaggerated. I have like 8 I can remember actual good games. Actually, yeah, okay, so there are good Disney games. You have Epic Mickey and Epic Mickey 2. I think Epic Mickey was better than Epic Mickey 2, though. I can't remember. Toontown and Pirates of the Caribbean Online. That's it. I can't remember any other good games they've made. All other games they have made that I have played have been generally pretty bad. Oh wait, no, there's one more. I think the game itself is bad, but I had fun playing it. And that would be Toy Story 2 for the PC. I think I have the disc for that. I wonder if they'd run on my computer. I wonder if I can get them to run. I hope the discs aren't too scratched up. They were pretty bad. But I think they were just good enough for the age to be, you know, decent. I mean, even back then, they were kind of janky games. Yeah, Disney just seems to not be able to make video games. They just can't. And I don't understand why. They have all this money. They could definitely put an issue. But I think, honestly, from some of the things I heard, I think they're pretty stingy with their money and staff with video games. And they just don't put any actual effort into it. Anyway, let's go talk to the old man so we can figure out what I needed to get for this bell. Like, let's see here. I have freaking Toy Story for the Game Boy Color. That game's pretty terrible. My sister had like this Disney princess game where you like play through different princesses or on different levels or something. It was a platform game, pretty bad. It was an okay platformer though, but it was like nothing you'd play for a princess game. The Club Penguin game was really confusing and just had no direction. It was pretty arbitrary. And I think it was a Club Penguin game licensed by Disney, but this was before Disney bought it, I think. I have to go check the DS game itself. Maybe it was just a Club Penguin game. That was just really wonky. But yeah, I mean, the new Club Penguin is awful. It's like, hey, let's buy this game. And let's ruin it. Let's close it down and make a worse, terrible version. What's the, you know what the DS game was, Umbreon? Oh, I think my sister also had this, like, really shitty, like, Tinkerbell game, too. Like, they were bad enough that my younger sisters, like, knew they were bad. And they don't really play too many games. They're just like, this sucks. Oh, I'm speeding through this. What do I need? What are the exact things? Iron, copper, silver, and gold. Okay. One of each. You were in a house and each Disney character had their own room and you took care of them. That's a little weird. Line game on the PC. Yeah. Yeah. And by the way, the reason I'm not counting Kingdom Hearts is because Disney didn't make Kingdom Hearts. Also, Kingdom Hearts is kind of actually, I mean, it's good, but it's got some problems. But yeah, it's pretty good. but they're not made by Disney, so you can't count them even though they have Disney characters. Also, the recent one was kind of, wowzers. Did they kind of mess some things up? I don't even know in the game. I can't even play it because I don't have a console to play it. Actually, no, I have an Xbox One. I can buy it for that. But the recent one is kind of, I don't know. It was very off. I think there was a little too much showboating. The worlds were kind of crap. The bosses were not as good. They took out this. They didn't put in a Sephiroth fight because that actually matters, and don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Didn't they take out like the hardest difficulty that was in the other two games? I need to eat more mushrooms. Oh yeah, it was like they took out a lot of the they took out pretty much every single Final Fantasy character. There was like none. Like Leon wasn't there. I always wanted to know when I was watching some people play it, like where the fuck was Leon? Like even in the very beginning of that game, it was very weird. That game went into some serious development hell and didn't come out. Did I just get one of the harder medals? I just got one of the harder medals. No, yeah, the hardest medal to find out of the list. On floor frickin' 2. I'm even smashing on floor 2. You don't find stuff here. Yeah, those the right things, and like the special ability kind of things were neat, like the right ability, but there was no way to control any of it on what you were getting. Really, it was all pretty much random, if I recall. Yeah, they did, yeah. Kingdom Hearts 3 wasn't a really good service, though they left it open for a fourth game, and it looked like it would focus on a different, like, they're pushing the story further outside of this whole, you know, whatever it had to do with that freaking black box thing. Hopefully, I heard that they're going to potentially push back towards the Kingdom Hearts the Final Fantasy characters, but honestly, I think oh shit, and I got confusion gassed. I don't know. When I heard that, I think Disney will just put too much control in everything again, like it always does recently, because Disney is evil. I'm not sure if any of you have knows this or not, but Disney's kind of evil. Oh. The secret ending seems to be in the World Ends With You world. Was that what that was? Like, when I saw that, it just looked like freaking Tokyo to me. Like, I actually don't know much about The World Ends With You, so... So I got iron, copper, and gold, so I just need silver. Oh, I see. Oh god, the ending to that game was so bad. Like, oh yay, everyone's back to go. Wait, but Sora sacrificed himself. God. And also the female characters in that game get shafted like so much. Like, can any of them actually like get a story, please? Can they get some character development? Can they get some screen time? Remember when Kairi was supposed to be like an actual character? Like, I think the character that had the most development out of everything was Aqua, and then she got shafted in the third game. Yes, that's right, Ice Link. Kingdom Hearts likes to shaft female characters. Oh, that was some junk. Yep. Oh, that was the heal one. Well, one thing, God, I hate the green gas. I mean, the green gas heals you, but like it just, you don't have enough time to run into it. And then you have the red gas. It's just impossible to avoid. Is that silver? Oh, hey, we got all of them. Cool. I've never gotten them all in first day before. I wonder, shit, does it close at 17 or 15 or 16? Oh, we can still go in. Okay. Speed gas is pretty great, yeah. I hate to do it, but here's your gold. The gases, yeah, the underground fumes. I guess it makes a bit sense because there are fumes in, like you could like, you know, unearth poisonous fumes in a mine. Though a couple of them, the healing ones and the speed fumes. Yeah, most of them are good. I mean, confusion's annoying, poison's terrible. I think there's an even worse one, isn't there? Sickness, that's it, yeah. Luckily, that one's kind of slow and easy to avoid, otherwise... You better bring your cold medicine with you, which we can't get until, shit, I forget what's the requirement for Jin to come back. It's either bringing fire back, or it's the blue bell. Or it's after a certain amount of time. I forget which. So don't you need Jin to buy medicine? Or do you just need to go up to the old lady? I forget which is the requirement. Okay, she has it. Yeah, tea's great. I'm gonna hopefully get the money for the make tea soon, because I can get the leaves, stock up on a bunch of those. Yeah, I know how to make herb tea. I just need to get the money for the pot. Yeah, they do. I know some of them can be picky on the tea. Like I know a few, like green tea or purple tea or yellow tea or whatever. So you got season based. So if you know you're going for certain characters really hard, you can, you know, stock up on the leaves and make a bunch of tea for them. I think eventually you can buy some of it, can't you? Honestly, the best way to get money in the future is just to plant a fuck ton of the regrow fruit and just put down fertilizer so you just keep picking up like perfect and shiny like food. Because once you're at that point, you can get quite a bit. And cycle through them. Then you can use like a different patch that you bought to like use a patch to do the cycle, and the rest of the patches can be for like patch for fruit trees, patch for cycle fruit food, and a patch for whatever else you need. And fishing makes you a ton of money too. Yeah, wonderfuls do give tons. Hey, Alan. And I do want to know if anyone actually, like, saw, like, if anyone was around, would they see the bell disappear? Or would they just see us talking to a bell? Or would they see us talking to some kind of emptiness because they can't see them? That's what I would assume, yeah. But I want to know if, like, they see the bell disappear as well. Like, they can't see them. Yeah, we're definitely hallucinating. Do I have enough food? Ugh. Well, hopefully you can grab some stuff going down. Because it'd be pretty cool to get the red bell out this fast. I got about 3, maybe 4 swings. Love some mushrooms, though. Hey. There we go. Bum bum. And I can't wait until I get enough money to like just be able to buy like energy drinks. Ooh, that's nice. Ice Link. Ah, damn it, that was a geyser. Ah, geyser at level 4 is kind of rare. Okay, good, okay. Ah, coughs. Damn. Recovering from being sick sucks. Wish you could just be like, okay, I'm done being sick. And you're done. A geyser at level 2. Wow. That's weird. Oh, this sucks. I do not want the toadstool. Alright, Cheer. That makes sense, I think. Late game grinding can, like, a lot of games have that problem. And it's kind of tricky to get working, because, like, you know, you don't want to, like, add something to the game that makes everything else easier in the beginning. You know, should work for it right. You have to, like, show the frickin' bell to the frame. Of course, being able to unlock things at late game that makes it easier would be fair. This game has a sort of progression where really, you just unlock better tools, which makes it doing certain things easier. And then you get enough money to get another plot of land, and then you can, with your tools, make everything easier. You make more money by planting certain goods. And then if you work the cooking system, you can make some high-quality foods with your high-quality goods, and then you sell those, and that makes you tons of money. Oh, right, your guild rank system. Yeah, that's definitely a way to earn it. Yeah, their pure black arms are a bit weird. Now that I realize that, he's not wearing pants. Wait, his arms are black and his legs are black. What the fuck is going on? He's got, like, Pikmin arms. And these, like, kind of normal looking legs for his body, I guess. His arms aren't right. His head's too big. I mean, look, they look kind of weird in general. All right, here we go. You know, I always felt that this part, at least, was a little too quick into the game. Like, I'm on day, what, 3? Maybe 4? And I got 1 out of 5 bells already unlocked. The other ones take a bit more to do. But I just felt like all the other bells kind of gotta get pretty quickly one after the other, except for the purple bell. Which, oh my god, I hate it so much. Just because it just takes forever to make everyone your friend. Like, get them to max. Ugh. I mean, yeah, of course it takes the longest. You gotta get, what, is it 10? Is it 10 or 20? I think it's 10. No, maybe it's 20. I forget how many people you need to get to max friendship. 10, is it 10? Okay. I don't think it's 3 hearts. I think it's... I thought it was, or maybe not max, but like 8 hearts or whatever. Because max is only possible if you marry them, I think. Right? Is it 3 hearts for their wish? What's the... Yeah, I swear it was 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, I could always go look up on the, frick, what was that site called again? It has, like, all the Harvest Moon stuff. Fogu, there we go. Purple Bell. Oh, it is 3 hearts. Huh. So either it takes forever to just get 3 hearts, or I had completely forgotten at the point where I was playing at that time, and I thought I had to get like 8, and so I wasn't asking for their goddamn wish. Yeah, it is pretty slow. Even with giving them their favorite item. Yeah, the silly rub mechanic. Hey, let me go get my other Wii remote and rub people to be my friends. 'Cause that's how we have, you know, 2-player mode. Let's have a giant, like, heart from the sky make it. Because they also look up at the screen when you do it, too. It's, like, weird. You know, now that I think about it, I don't think my right stick on my controller is used for anything. I wonder if I can map the, like, with Dolphin, like, map the, motion control, whatever, to the right stick, if I can, so I can, like, I don't know, rub people. Well, I'd probably have this heart stuck in the middle of the screen if I did that. Because it always, like, it would fling back to the center of the screen. Maybe, Candy. Maybe. Alright, it's 11:15, and I promised my girlfriend I'd watch some stuff with her. So, once we get through this little thing, I'll save, and we'll call it. Hopefully she hasn't fallen asleep, though. You're welcome, Candy Cane. Oh, right, the talks with Finn. What do you need to become a good leader like Alan? I mean, we don't really know Alan. What makes a good leader? Out of these 3? Say initiative. Like, responsibility is good, but like, if you don't get shit done. Like, if you don't start things, you're not gonna, can't really lead. Alright, diary. Also, I'm glad my frames hasn't dropped those last 2 times, so that was good. There we go. First out of 5 bells on day 7. Oh, all those of you who stuck with me or joined me along the way, thank you all for watching. I don't know, I'll see if I can get a stream in tomorrow with some more of this, but I need to start focusing a bit more on my homework for college, and yeah, I need to get that done. I need to make sure I get a good chunk of that done, otherwise I'm going to be swamped in the last 2 days. And I can't really be procrastinating too much because starting next Tuesday, my second class will start kicking up. So then I'll have more work to do. Yay, and you know, 2 classes for college may not seem like much, but well, I'm not so good at the work. I'm pretty bad at procrastinating and doing things, so. May not be able to stream as much as I would like, but I'll try to get some stuff in as often as I can. But for those of you who want to, you know when I stream, following is obviously a great way. Yeah, thanks, Icelink. I hope you'll be around too, but no worries if you can't. Thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you all next time.